Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we are talking about motor insurance and home insurance. Specifically, the new guidance or measures that have been put into place by the FCA, that'll be the Financial Conduct Authority here in the UK. Now, what they've done is they've basically told all insurance providers, all insurance companies, that they must treat all new and existing customers the same. What used to happen before was the new customer would go on a price comparison website, you know the ones I mean, and they will put a few details in and they will get most of the time a low premium. That low premium that they are offered is there because there on the flip side is an existing customer who is overpaying on their insurance. So effectively the existing loyal customer is subsidizing the new customer's policy, and that's something that the FCA don't want. They want both new and existing customers to be treated the same, um, and effective from the 1st of January 2022, the FCA have basically asked all insurance companies stop treating new and existing customers differently, treat them the same, and give them the same premium. This is obviously on the basis that the policies are like for like. So if you as a new customer approach an insurer and you have a certain car that you want to insure, and if your neighbour who has the same circumstances also has a policy with that same insurer, funny enough for the same car, then you should both, on the assumption all of your personal details, convictions, points on your license, etc., etc., are all the same, and it is a like-for-like policy, you should get the same premium. That hasn't been happening previously. And like I say, the loyal customers have been subsidizing the new customers, and price comparison websites have been facilitating this even more, where existing customers ultimately leave their insurance provider and then they go and become a new customer somewhere else. And that's where all these comparison websites earn their money and earn their commission. Now, I don't know what's going to happen to those websites moving forward, because if everyone's going to be treated the same, I don't see any point in having websites like that. But then saying that this change from the FCA only really covers motor and home products. So it doesn't mention anything about pet insurance, it doesn't mention anything about life insurance. There's nothing realistically to stop the insurance companies from increasing pet insurance, life insurance premiums, or literally carte blanche go through all of their products and say we are putting all of our cancellation fees up by £10-15, or our amendment fees are increasing by £10 or £15. All of our minimum excesses, which were previously £250 regardless of which policy you get, are now being increased to £350. All of those things are things that potentially the insurers could do to create a financial set-off for any losses that they might incur because of the lost revenue from the increased premiums that they were charging their loyal customers. So, as of the 1st of January 2022, if you receive a renewal notice for a motor or home insurance product, that renewal notice has to comply with the FCA measures. Now, I'll put a link in the description to the FCA article. I'll also put a link to the ABI website and their article, and they've got some guidance and tips in there as well. That's the Association of British Insurers, and both of those links will be in the description. I'd urge you and anyone you know forward this video sort of to them, have a look at the links, read them, and make sure you know that when that renewal notice comes in, it has to comply with the FCA rules. And that the simple thing with the FCA rules is the premium should be the lowest for that particular type of policy, regardless of whether you're a renewal or whether you are a new business customer. So if you were originally paying, say, £400 for your car insurance, they're saying something like about £80 to £180 saving per year. So something like that, say around £320 is what you would expect if you're a renewal customer. But then if you were originally a new customer, that policy may have cost you £300 or £320, in which case expect potentially to pay £400 for it. So there will be a bit of balancing. The new customers that were paying cheap premiums, I'm assuming will pay a little bit more, and those that were being overcharged with their premiums because they were existing customers will be given a small discount, and effectively both new and existing customers should meet halfway, and that should be the sweet spot for the premium. Obviously, we don't have all of these figures to hand. The insurance companies do, so they know what the minimum is going to be to insure that particular risk, whether it's motor insurance or home insurance, given all the various factors that they take into account. So any renewal notice that you get coming through for your home insurance or your motor insurance, and when I say motor, I'm assuming I'm taking into account motorbike insurance here as well. So please check your renewal, and if you think that it's excessively gone up, or if you think it has gone up for no reason, contact your insurance provider, ask them if they're aware of the new FCA regulations and measures, and whether the quote that they've given you is in line with those measures. If they're not able to give you a response, then it might be worth you shopping around, because if you do shop around, you'll first and foremost be treated as a new customer. So they're most insurance companies, as long as you don't have anything crazy like sort of arson and 12 points on your driving license and sort of stuff like that, then by and large most insurance companies will be available to you. You can probably go on these price comparison websites. Again, saying that, I don't know how they're going to be behaving moving forward, whether they'll just take motor products off and maybe sort of take off home insurance products and just leave you with sort of pet insurance, life insurance, travel insurance, etc. I'm not sure how they're set up to work in that way, and whether they've got enough resilience to keep running just on those kind of streams of income. So yeah, if you do get a renewal notice from the 1st of January 2022 onwards, then I urge you to make sure that the renewal is in line with the FCA regulations and measures, and that the premium is the lowest that you can pay for that particular type of product that you intend to insure yourself with. As I say, I'll put links to the description in the description to the FCA and the ABI articles. Do have a read of them. They are quite short, and they are quite informative. So yep, that's pretty much all I've got to say. And from me, it's very much a take care and thank you, and good luck.